Run it back, nation. What is good? It is your boy DJ Swood, running back Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. Algo gang, do your thing. Hit the like button on this video. That helps me get through the YouTube algorithm and things like that. What do the other YouTubers say? I forget. Put something in the comments. Anything. Favorite emoji. Doesn't matter. It's all for the algo. Subscribe. Hit the like button. I already said that. Turn your notifications on. And watch games with us on Playback TV. We watched the Sixers-Bulls game last night. It was a lot more relaxing than the Monday night game that went in double overtime. But we watched it together on Playback TV. The app is amazing. Everybody that comes over there says, wow, this is awesome. I didn't expect this. So you're missing out if you're not there. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. Let's get into the business. Sixers beat the Bulls last night. Not a whole lot to say about the game besides the fact that DeAnthony Melton is the most slept-on NBA player in the entire world. Without James Harden and Joel Embiid didn't come back in the second half, DeAnthony Melton stepped up huge, big time, gave us 25 points, and was just all over the place. And he's just incredible. And I want to make sure I shout him out. I shout him out all the time, but I want to make sure I shout him out. DeAnthony Melton's amazing. What an incredible pickup by Daryl Morey. A one-legged Danny Green and a first-round pick for DeAnthony Melton. He's the exact player this team has needed for a long, long time. Tyrese Maxey gave us 21 points in the game. Tobias Harris. What was Tobias Harris' stat line? You know, people were saying, oh, Tobias Harris is going to step up. You know, he had 20 points in the game. He had 9 rebounds. Now, listen to this. I should have looked up if this is a career high or not. Tobias Harris had 8 assists in this game. And honestly, they were running a Tobias Harris-Joel Embiid two-man game like in the first quarter, and he was dishing the ball, and I was saying, wait a minute, Tobias Harris is going to step in and be the facilitator that, that in the absence of James Harden. But either way, hey, 8 assists for Tobias Harris. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen him have that many assists in a basketball game. It might be a career high. You let me know. But other than that, there wasn't much to talk about in this game. The Bulls came back down to earth. The Chicago Bulls are not good. I wasn't accurate when I tried to say the Bulls are better since they traded for Patrick Beverley. They're not better. The difference between Monday's game and last night's game is that the Sixers didn't suck like they did on Monday. The Bulls were the exact same. They stink. And they need to blow it up. Zach LaVine, you are a Philadelphia 76er. Tobias Harris, you are a Chicago Bull. But let's talk about what really needs to be talked about right now. And that is Joel Embiid left at halftime and did not return in the second half. Now, it's interesting because the Sixers didn't officially say anything at halftime. And we were under the impression that Joel Embiid left the game and didn't come back because the Sixers were up by 28 points at halftime. Then the video comes out of Joel Embiid holding his knee. And then the report comes out that Joel Embiid didn't return in the second half because of right calf tightness. So just a little bit interesting there. You know, why didn't you just tell us that he had, right calf tightness at halftime? Joel Embiid, right calf tightness, will not return in the second half. You know, one of those things. No, instead they didn't say anything. They wanted us to believe that he just didn't come back because we were up by 28. And then the report came out. And then they basically said, hey, oh yeah, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way. You know, the Sixers organization likes to do that a lot. Remember the beginning of the season when Joel Embiid looked dogged, looked completely out of shape, looked like he was telling the truth when he said he didn't do anything in the offseason? And they said, oh yeah, by the way, he was dealing with plantar fasciitis all offseason and couldn't condition. I don't know. This organization's just a little bit scummy sometimes, if you ask me, when they try to hide things from the fans. Anyway, here's the video that John Clark posted of Joel Embiid holding his right leg at the end of the second quarter. When was this? 2:22 left in the second quarter. Almost at halftime. Joel Embiid standing here, and he's holding his right calf. I said knee. Calf. You know what I meant. right leg for the actually he was right calf. I don't know. Does he look like he's in pain here, or is he just like, hey man, this is a little tight here. I don't really like this. And then he walks off. Now look, Joel Embiid, 7 feet tall, has dealt with minor injuries his whole career. Partially torn meniscuses, dislocated thumbs, broken faces, sprained ankles. But he hasn't had a major injury in a long time. I don't think this is anything to be concerned about. I think he has right calf tightness. I'm 36 years old. I have left hamstring tightness right now as we speak. It's just the way the body works. Joel Embiid is 29, but he is a giant human being. There's just going to be nagging things from time to time. I don't think it's anything to really be concerned about. And now here's Doc Rivers in the post-game press conference. Let me make sure we got the sound on here so you can hear it. Hey, Eastwood, why don't you set things up before you start recording, dickhead? Because why would I do that? That would make too much sense. Here's Doc Rivers' post-game interview when they asked him about Joel Embiid's right calf tightness.
How concerned are you about Joe's calf?
Not much. No, not at all, really. I think he'll be ready for next game. It's just precaution. We had a lead, felt like we could hold it. And, whenever you hear calf, you just say, that's it. So.
Whenever you hear calf, you just say, that's it. What is the calf the most important? Anyway, I mean, I agree. Anytime you hear tightness or injury at all, you say, that's it. We're up by 28. Sit out the second half. He kind of made it sound like if it was an elbow or a knee, he would have played him. But because it was the calf. But you know what I'm saying.
But no, not concerned.
Well, what are the steps, though, to make sure that he's ready to play by Friday?
Keith Pompey with an absolute banger right there. What are the steps to make sure he's ready to play Friday? I can answer this one without even listening to Doc Rivers. We're going to put ice on his calf. We're going to sit him down, and we're going to stretch it out. We're going to get some massage people to dig in there. And then on Friday, we're going to ask him if it hurts. What are the steps?
Yeah. I never had a calf injury, so I think he's just fine, Keith. I just, really, it wasn't very mild. And we're about to go on a 3-game, we're on a road trip, about to go west on a long flight. We just thought it was the right thing to do. The flight, 4 hours in the air, makes you tighter, so we just felt like it was the right thing to do.
4 hours in the air makes you tighter. Remember that if you're having issues and you need to get your girl on a 4-hour flight to make it. Anyway, look. There's no real reason for me to make this video. Joel Embiid's not hurt. There's nothing to be concerned about. There's Doc Rivers' take on it. I think we'll see Joel on Friday against the Golden State Warriors. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.